What's going on, guys? Mark here, the Mercado channel. Welcome back, guys. We got another video for you guys today. It's Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good day, having a good weekend, stuff like that. So today's video, we're gonna cover how to invest money in yourself by owning a home, by buying a home, by building equity and stuff like that. The positives and the negatives of owning a home, and stuff like that. We're gonna cover all that in the video. I have my girlfriend here that's gonna join me soon. For those of you that are part of the family, thank you so much for subscribing and joining our journey here. For those of you who are new, don't forget to smash that subscribe button right there. Don't forget to like and comment. And yeah, guys, she's gonna be joining me, so as soon as she joins me, we'll get right into it. So guys, here she is. For those of you who are tuning in, go check out her channel. I'm gonna put a link right up top. It's Life of the Mercados, all together, Life of the Mercados. She does family vlogging, she does cooking and cleaning, so I need you guys to go subscribe to her channel before anything. And yeah, guys, so let's get into it. Alright, guys, so let's dive into it. We don't want to spend too much time with this, but yeah, like I was saying, how can you make money owning a home? Okay, first things first, if you have good credit, good, thumbs up to you. If you have bad credit, first thing you want to do is request a credit report. You want to see what's on your credit, you want to see how you can improve your credit, and so on and so forth. In most states, I think you need a minimum of maybe 600, or they could even pull some strings. If you're around 600, it's going to be hard. But I would say with a 620, you're on the safe end of buying a home. So that's first things first, credit. If you have shitty credit, it's going to be hard. Banks aren't going to really trust you and stuff like that. Second is the finances. Financially, are you financially ready to buy a house? A down payment, do you have money for a down payment? Do you have money for inspection fees? Do you have money for closing costs? Stuff like that. If you don't, you may want to prepare yourself a little more, unless you're going to take out a loan for that. So it'll be like a loan on a loan, but it could be done. And yeah, if you have good credit, if you have the finances, then you can apply for a loan. So if you already are looking at houses without being approved, then you kind of want to see what your budget is, and stuff like that. You want to seek a realtor or a realtor company, a realty company for houses. You want to speak to someone that that's relatively good and has good reviews, a good company that's trustworthy and stuff like that. When I bought my house 2 years ago, my realtor was one of my buddies from high school. He did a great job. He did really good. Yeah, we looked at tons of houses. He didn't rush the process. He wasn't just about the money. He was actually about helping me find a house that was good for me and my family. So with that being said, we touched on credit, we touched on finances, and then it's just diving right into it. But before you even dive into buying a house, guys, you want to know, are you really prepared to be a homeowner? Are you prepared for the negatives that come with it? By negatives, I mean, like, so now you're not, that's also the differences between, sorry about that, guys, the differences between owning and renting. When you rent a home, you are paying someone's mortgage, you're paying it for them. You're not paying yourself, you're not owning the home, you're actually paying someone else's mortgage. So that doesn't do nothing for you. All your money is going right into the drain. Now, when you own a home, yes, you have to pay a mortgage, but you're paying yourself. You're not only paying yourself, you're paying the bank, but you're paying yourself. So that's that. Those are kind of the negatives. Also, you now have to provide for, you know what I mean, the house expenses and all the stuff that comes with it. If something goes wrong, you have to cover those bills. And from our experience, we already had a water heater go down. We had a flood down in the basement. We had to come out of pocket with that. Or we can't call no one, you know what I mean? We are the owners, so we have to call ourselves. We have to tell ourselves we got to do it, so we got to come out of pocket with it. Now, I also had to replace kitchen faucet, which was a piece of cake, but still, some people can do it and some don't. But that's another thing about owning a home, is once you become a homeowner, you become more independent, and you start depending more on yourself than other people. And that's where you have to learn how to kind of do things around the house, whether it's painting or you know what I mean, doing some kind of work on the house, because it's only going to save you money. But let's go back into how you can make money owning a house once you get into your house. So for those of you who don't know what equity is, we're going to dive into equity, and that's where profits and owning a home and making money comes in. So, for instance, I'm just going to give an example. If you're looking at a house that costs $100,000, right? The house costs $100,000, but the house is worth $150,000, guys. You have $50,000 worth of equity, which means you can do whatever you want with that. You can put that on a down payment on another house, or you can just have it build up. That's so explaining the meaning of it, it's what you owe to what it's valued. So if you buy a house and the house costs $100,000, but like I said, it's valued at $150,000, you have $50,000 equity. Now, if you are in the house for a year or two and you only owe $30,000 left, and the value of the house is $100,000, obviously you have $70,000 equity, which means that's $70,000 that you're worth. That's pretty much what you're worth. So if someone asks you, like, what are you worth? I'm worth $70,000 because I own a home. My home costs $100,000, and I only owe $30,000 left. So 70 of it, it's equity. It's money that is owed to you, that it belongs to you. So with that being said, that's the good part about owning a home. I'm not going to tell you how much our house costs, because you guys don't need to know that. But yeah, guys, just know that we are building equity. So every day that we live here, every month that we pay our mortgage, that's more equity that is being built on this house. And we do plan on moving soon and buying a bigger house for our family. So whenever we do go to sell this house, we will have equity. We will be worth something more than what we were worth when we first bought this house. So that's the good part about owning a home. It's super amazing. That's the good part about it, is that we're paying ourselves. We actually are building equity for ourselves and not someone else, as opposed to renting, where you're really not doing anything at all for yourself. You're just pretty much paying someone to live, and it doesn't even belong to you. So for those of you that are tuning in, I want to thank you so much. If this video was helpful, like it, join the family, smash the subscribe button. And yeah, if you want to see more videos on home ownership and stuff like that, of things I didn't touch here in this video, then just comment down below and I'll do another video. But we just wanted to put this one out real quick to kind of explain to you guys how you can make money just by buying a house. Obviously, it takes money. It's not free. It's not free to buy a house. It takes some kind of money and capital to own a house. But short-term and long-term is very worth it, because you are building equity. As I said, you are building money for yourself and not for someone else. So for those of you entrepreneurs out there that are hustling, shout out to you, trying to make money for yourself and not for someone else. I would look into home ownership, especially you guys that are investing money in yourself already and you have some kind of capital and you're worth some kind of money. Look into buying a house, whether you want to live in it or not. You don't always have to live in the house. Buy a home and get into real estate. Have someone else live in it and paying you money. You know what I mean? You want to be your own boss. So with that being said, we're going to just wrap up this video. Thank you guys all for watching. And again, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the family.